Hey y'all, it's Rhegis from the MorrisMansionBlog.com. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to show you how to take a photo and transfer it onto wood. This is a great idea for a piece of custom decor. I'm specifically doing this with a flower image I found on Etsy to make a piece of custom art for my daughter's room. That's going to be the next big project, and she is chomping at the bit asking me, can we paint my room today, mommy? Because I found the cutest little roller to do her rainbows in her room that she wants, and she also loves flowers. And I'm actually going to use an old cutting board for my wooden base. We don't use it anymore, and rather than throw it out, I love how it's all scratched and dinged up, and how this is going to be more of a faded and vintage look. So stay tuned to see how it turns out. For supplies, you're going to need a printer. I have this inkjet one from Canon. I'll link it below. And you'll need an image and scissors, tape, freezer paper, and a squeegee. You'll also need a piece of wood. The next step is to cut your freezer paper down to the size of our printer paper. And I did this by just tracing it on top of the freezer paper and cutting it out with some scissors. We're using the printer paper on top of the freezer paper so that the printer will accept it and we can print our image onto the freezer paper. The freezer paper has two sides, a dull side and a glossy side. You want to make sure that when you go to tape them together, that the glossy side is out. For tape, I only have painter's tape, woes of a DIYer, so tape them together really well. I did try and print just on the freezer paper because it seems like they're the same thickness, but there must be something too flimsy about it because my printer tried to eat it rather than to just print on it. So I had to come back for round 2 of trying to get these two things together. Now we're ready to print. Before printing your image, if it makes a difference to you, go ahead and mirror this image. You can do so in Canva pretty easily. I didn't really need to. Mine was just an image of flowers. I liked the image flipped or not. But I did go into the print settings and make sure that the quality was the highest and that I was printing on photo paper. If you have the option, choose glossy photo paper. And then press print and say a little prayer that your image comes out. As you can see, my printer still was trying to eat this image, but it came through okay. When your image comes out of the printer, be careful because your image is just printed ink onto that glossy side of the freezer paper. It is not absorbed in at all. This is why we're able to transfer it. And if you touch it, you can smudge it. Ask me how I know. So be very careful when cutting around your image, and we're going to transfer it next. Tape your image very carefully to your wood. I like to tape all of the sides that I can so that I know it is not going anywhere. If it moves even a little bit when you are pressing it down, the image will smear. So get where you want it to, center it nicely, and press down your tape. Try not to press your image yet. And then with your squeegee, go in and firmly but gently press in a downward motion onto the wood. Now for the fun part, we get to peel up our image and see how it looks. I didn't press super hard because I wanted to have a little bit more of a faded image and just vintage look. And I think I achieved that. It really is enhancing all of the scratches and dings on this cutting board. Lastly, just take your drill and drill a small hole in the top centered. You may be doing an ornament. That would be a great way to add a bit of ribbon or a leather cord as well. This might be the most fun step, and that is to decorate with your new custom piece of art. I decided to hang mine on a wall underneath another flower painting in my daughter's room. This will probably get moved as we paint her room and make it over, but I will show you guys the updated look. But I love this for now. Didn't she turn out cute? I'm telling you, I need to make me a shirt next that says, "Isn't she cute?" I hope you guys enjoyed this video. That is a shot of a corner of my daughter's room. That's the next big project we're gonna be getting into. Next week, we're gonna be painting her room solid pink, except for the ceilings. She's told me she wants the ceilings to stay white. So stay tuned for that. Let me know down in the comments if you would try this method of transferring a photo to wood. Have you ever done that before? Would you like the idea? What do you think? Just interact with me in the comments. I love getting to know you guys, and I hope you come back soon. And as always, thanks so much for stopping by the mansion. Bye-bye.